Hello everyone, welcome again to Robert Goes to Japan, where we are still not in Japan. I'll be totally honest with you, I don't have much of a video for you this week. A lot of things are happening, but with each of my videos I like to be relatively concise with what's going on. For example, with the video I'm planning to do about visas, I do have a fair amount of information regarding getting a visa as an American going to Japan. For example, I will not be able to make use of the small business visa simply because of the requirements they have for monetary, your funding. Which pretty much leaves me no other option but to get the workers visa. Now the problem with that, of course, is it's pretty much a job hunt, and I can't really tell you anything about how getting a work visa works until I find a job there. Now, of course, I could do a video on the job hunt itself, but I intend to wrap that into the visa video itself because it is part of the visa getting process. Although I did happen to learn that getting a travel-only visa, go there for 90 days and come back, is entirely free and easy. There's no application, there's no nothing, you just arrive at the airport and you're there. There is a very small chance I may still end up doing that if I cannot find a job before I end up going to Japan. At the time of this video coming out, I have just about 2 months and a few days before I actually end up landing in Japan. If for whatever reason I cannot find a job in that time, I'll be there on a travel visa. That's just the nature of it. Even though Japan is definitely recovering from COVID-19, it is very much apparent that a lot of places are probably not going to be conducting interviews, unless of course it's purely remotely. They will likely not be hiring people to work in the office, which of course means that I need to have a solid internet connection and computer to work from, which at the moment is not going particularly well. You see, I have this laptop that I got from my father. It's a great laptop from about 2015, 2016. It has an i7 processor, 9 series GTX graphics card, I think 16 gigs of RAM, something like that. It's a decent laptop. The problem is, because it's a laptop, it has various issues with it, including just general breaking down because they're designed to break down after 5 years. As it stands currently, I actually do not have a computer to go to Japan with because that computer's out of commission and there's no way in hell I'll be able to take my desktop. In other news, the very first episode of this channel was health related. I have lost a few pounds, which is nice, not quite going where I'd like, but I am down about 10 pounds or so. It's been highly variable, but I would say a safe estimate is 10 pounds lost, which is not bad, but also not great. It's been about a month. Given my workout routine, I was expecting a bit more than that. Of course, it is diet and exercise, and the exercise is probably on point, the diet probably needs a bit of work, so I'm tweaking that right now. Also health related, it should also be noted that in the next episode I will have actually gotten my second shot. On the sales front, things have been going rather well. I've been listing and selling a wide variety of items from all around here. So far the figures are looking rather positive. We're looking at about $1,600 in sales just on Reverb alone, plus a few eBay sales, plus a few in-person sales. In total, I've raised about $3,000 for this journey, which is below what I'm aiming for. I have 2 months, so I should be able to sell plenty. Also, in terms of the move, I have been looking through what I own, seeing what I can sell and things that I can sell. I've been taking pictures of and listing, as you saw in that video. And I've also been looking at what I don't really need, what I can't sell, or what would sell for such a low amount that it wouldn't make sense to even ship it. For things like that, I've actually been making a list I've been simply throwing away. Things like various artworks that I have, various small cheap instruments, various small toys and whatnot, like Hot Wheels and whatnot. I do also have a video on how I intend to maintain income while in Japan. It's not going to be based on work or a job so much as little side gigs. We all have different skills that we can capitalize on various ways as freelance people. Personally, I'm very much into sound design and electronics. While I still have a lot of my synthesizers and things, I've actually been using them to create various sounds and simply recording them so that I can use them later on. The goal, of course, being that in Japan I will have my headphones and a laptop, but I can simply take all these sounds that I've designed and combine them and whatnot to create new sounds and then, use those sounds in video games or film. Along with that, I've also been considering doing a bit of voice acting. I don't know a lot about that. I have an entire video that I've been building very slowly about that. I have a lot of components and whatnot to work with. I have a soldering iron, boards and all those things. Plus, over here, CNC machine. It's a very small one, but it's great for cutting out PCBs and panels. The idea being, was actually originally my idea with the startup visa. I would use this and I would use my designs and whatnot to create electronic audio devices and sell them in Japan. Problem with that, along with funding, is they work on a much larger scale than what I was planning for that visa. I'm not planning to make much more than $30,000 or $40,000 a year, with making audio electronics, at least for a while. They are working on a minimum starting of about 50 grand. With about equal or greater revenue per year. So yeah, I do apologise, this is more of a update video than actually a useful video. I do want to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. It's just, if I don't have a full episode ready for you, there's no real point in putting out an episode. I'm trying to give you more of a real world personal experience of what it's like to be an American and move to Japan. I'm trying to have the videos actually be of use. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for now. Hopefully next week I'll have a little more information for you. Something that's actually useful when it comes to moving to or staying in Japan. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.